Good day, folks. It's the first time I picked up a camera in 3 weeks, and I want to explain why. I want to explain what happened to me. So I had a trip planned to Penang and to Bangkok, flying from Kuala Lumpur. I was to go meet the nomad capitalist, Andrew Henderson. I'm sure a lot of you know him. He's got a big YouTube channel, like 1 million plus subscribers here in Malaysia. I shouldn't say here in Malaysia, I'm actually in Bangkok at this moment. I've been in Bangkok for the past a little over 2 weeks now, but I will get to that. So yeah, I have this trip booked to Penang, and I wake up one morning in Kuala Lumpur, and all of a sudden I have a very severe neck pain. Tightness in my neck, I can't turn my head. It's a bit worrying, but I assumed, okay, I just injured myself in the gym, or something happened while I was sleeping. You know, I slept the wrong way and messed it up. It will go away in a few days. So I let it go. 1 full week later, and it's not any better. It's still literally just as bad as it was, you know, no better at all. And so I start to get a little bit concerned, at least like mildly concerned, that maybe I should go get looked at. And so I think, okay, I'm gonna let this go another week and see what happens. And by that point, I'm headed to Penang. So I fly to Penang from Kuala Lumpur. It's not feeling good. I can't work out. I can't function that well with anything. So definitely not thinking of lifting weights or doing anything strenuous. The most that I'm doing is walking around. So I'm in Penang, first 2 days go by and I start fasting. I stop eating in hopes that I can speed up the recovery. And it starts to work. I fast for 36 hours and I was around 40% better. Genuinely, like significantly better. And so I meet Mr. Henderson, the nomad capitalist, and their crew. So they do a series called Live Like a King. They did one for Kuala Lumpur. They will go to a city and they will showcase some of the best of that city, the best that city has to offer. And so they were doing one in Penang, and they asked me to collaborate. And so, yeah, that's basically why I'm there. So I go meet them. I had met Mr. Henderson before, but I go meet the crew and we film it, and everything goes well. Thankfully, that was the best I felt for the rest of the trip. Everything goes great, really good. And I leave, I go back home, I decide I'm gonna break my fast. I'm still eating healthy, I break my fast, I'm cooking my food, and very quickly again, I start to feel more of a tightness in my neck and a pain in my neck. So I eat a bunch of food. I eat chicken, beef, whatever I ate. At this point, I can't remember, but something meat-based, something like carnivore style. And I wake up the next day and feeling pain and tightness again, and I have flu-like symptoms. So coughing, sneezing, runny nose, tons of mucus, like I'm getting sick, And over the next few days, this just got worse and worse, to the point that I was, full-blown sick with the flu or virus, COVID, something like that. I'm not 100% sure what it was. Let's show you where I am right here. Looks like a crazy highway, but there is a walking path here. It is chaotic. Bangkok is chaotic. But yeah, over the next few days, I'm just deciding I'm going to rest and I'm going to eventually get better, right? That's my mindset. And so over the next few days, I proceeded to get worse with my flu symptoms. My neck issue feels the same, but no change. Feels like the first day that it was a problem. Feels the same. And so by that time, it was time for me to fly to Bangkok. I already had this trip booked, KL to Penang, Penang to Bangkok. And so at that point I was so excited to be going, and then, by the time it was, I was ready to fly, it was like, I wish I wasn't doing this trip. But anyways, fly to Bangkok, pretty easy entry, smooth flight for once, no delays, nothing crazy. I decide, okay, I'm gonna take a little bit of time off of anything stressful, anything, I'm not even gonna make videos. I didn't feel up to it. I couldn't turn the camera on. It was like an impossibility. And yeah, mostly just staying in my Airbnb and trying to get rest. And I did improve my rest. I drastically improved my sleep because there's cannabis here. And so I have a bit of a way to get more sleep, you know, if I'm struggling. And I think sleep is what helped me heal. You know, a few days in Bangkok and getting good sleep and just resting, you know, not working, I healed. I got better. All of my symptoms improved. The neck issue persisted, but it got better. And so here I am, you know, 3 weeks from the start of everything, and I'm feeling fine. My neck still sore a little bit, maybe like 15-20% of what it was before. I'm back in the gym, a couple days in the gym now. I'm feeling good. Finally, I'm feeling good. Today is the first day I felt like I could turn on the camera and comfortably talk to the camera and feel good. So I think we've made it through the most difficult part of the whatever happened. You know, whatever infection, whatever virus I got, definitely something. And for sure, the issue with the neck and the flu symptoms are linked. It's definitely the same thing. So yeah, my immune system just was shot and I needed to recover. And here I am, you know. I'm in Bangkok. I'm gonna be heading back to Kuala Lumpur quite soon. I need to make content, you know. I feel very behind. I apologize, folks, for 2 weeks now, I think, without any content uploaded. And even before that, it was like a week. And I try to do 2 videos a week. Sometimes I'm doing 3 videos a week. So yeah, out of nowhere, people started to message me wondering if I'm okay. More so people just wondering if I'm okay, want to make sure that I'm okay, more than like, hey, where's our videos, bro? So that's good, you know. But I felt like I should have made this video a week ago. I wish I could have made this before. But it's okay. Now everyone is caught up. And going forward, going to be doing more street interviews. I've been focusing a little bit on the like one-on-one style interviews lately. And as much as I like those, they're harder to edit. They're harder to make actually engaging because it's just us sitting next to each other, talking, one camera. And so to do enough editing to make that interesting and engaging and make people not click off of the video, it's actually very time consuming to do those edits. You know, I think ultimately I want to get another camera, 2 cameras, so we have 2 different shots. I can cut between the 2, and I can make those one-on-one conversations a little bit more interesting from a video perspective. Otherwise, yeah, I'm going to get back to doing some street interviews. I have some good ideas. I have quite a few clips of topics that I want to upload. So I have one asking Malaysian girls if they want to date Western guys. I just don't have enough clips to put in a full video. I have another one, what do Malaysians hate about Malaysia? Or just asking Malaysians things that they dislike about Malaysia. I don't have enough clips to make a full video of either of them. So you'll probably see my next video within the next few days where I'm gonna show you those clips that I have and just make them into a compilation. Wow. But yeah, that's what it is. I might bring a few more vlogs to the channel as well. It's just been hard for me to get on camera and make vlogs anymore. You know, I used to do it every day and I was just very accustomed to walking around, filming myself, talking to the camera. Whereas now, especially since I haven't made a video recently, oh man, it's just so difficult to take that first step. And so, yeah, the longer you wait, the longer I go without making a video, the harder it actually is to make some content. So yeah, this is the first leap. I've done this many times over where I kind of burn out a little bit, just burn out on making videos and YouTube, and I need to take a little break. This time I actually got sick, physically sick, so it was kind of forced, but I will say it coincided with the way I was feeling mentally, a little burnt out. So yeah, 2 weeks in Bangkok. It was refreshing, changed the atmosphere a little bit. It's been nice, it's been good. I've gained a lot of weight. I'm sure those who frequently watch the channel can tell I look different. No haircut in a while. I probably put on, God, I honestly probably put on 5 to 10 kilos in a 3-week period. So pretty significant. Walking on the streets of Bangkok. So I'm staying at the On Nut station. It's typically where I stay, On Nut BTS stop, or at Thang Lor. Tanglore is actually a bit better. I have the green here, but I do still need to get by. It's a green light. Oh, see, now it's red. Now it's red. Now it's red. It was green, my walking signal, but the cars were coming so quickly that while filming, I think I was disoriented. We made it, we made it. Yeah, Tanglore is the best station to stay. I think it's most convenient. You have the most food, most restaurants, cafes. It's a good vibe. It's quite a Japanese, Chinese, Korean-centric crowd, I would say, more than anything, like especially the people who live there, the expats. And it is very like expat-centric. So I think all of these areas are. A lot of locals here, where I am now, but we go 2-3 more stops to Tanglore. And yeah, very quickly becomes less local. Or it's a little bit more of those, what do you say, high-so, the more rich Thai people, let's call it, for lack of a better word. But yeah, again, enjoying my time in Bangkok. I will probably leave within 2 to 4 days. Haven't booked my flight back yet. This is the issue when you book a one-way. Sometimes it's like you'll just keep extending your stay, at least for me. If I book a round trip, it's like, okay, everything is sealed, but I don't have any flexibility. I can't change my trip. And so there's positives and negatives to that, right? But the flights home are reasonably priced, same price as when I arrived, even if I booked for tomorrow, so not a big deal. Not a big deal. I'm gonna try and make 1 or 2 videos while I'm here. You know, I'm not sure how many of you really want Thailand content. That's also been my hesitation to making videos here, so please let me know in the comments, how interested are you in seeing street interviews here in Thailand? Interviewing foreigners, interviewing locals, whatever it may be. Or are you interested in seeing some vlogs while I'm here in Thailand? Or should I just wait and film in Malaysia? Let me know. I want to get a good grasp of how you guys feel about it. This will help me going forward as well with traveling and figuring out what content to make based on where I'm at. Typically, I just make content in Malaysia. I come to Thailand, I go back, or I go to Bali, I go back, and I don't really make content when I'm traveling. But if people are interested, then I'm actually happy to. It is busy out here. It's quite chaotic. It's like Saturday, 5 p.m., so most peak of peak times. Definitely gets busy. It's a clear difference to Kuala Lumpur with how loud it gets and just how chaotic in general. I do like it. I enjoy the chaos. I enjoy the craziness. That's why I like Bangkok. That's why I am willing to take a holiday to another major city. You know, some people think it's crazy. You're going from one city to another. Shouldn't you go to Phuket or something like that? Well, actually, I feed off of this energy. I really enjoy it. Now, when I was feeling sick, I was thinking like, wow, Ben, I wish you would have just booked Phuket or something chilling by the beach, right? But especially when I'm feeling good and healthy, I like to be in the city. And Bangkok is extremely convenient. It's just as convenient as Kuala Lumpur with food and getting around. For me, it's comfortable. So yeah, to me, it's like a great place to take some time off, just kick back a little bit. It's been a while since I did that for 2 weeks. It was like a true holiday. What do we have? We have a little, always some supercars, like no matter what. Kuala Lumpur as well, there is supercars, don't get me wrong. But people here, I think, even like to show off a little bit more. And there's just people here love supercars. So yeah, if you go walk along Sukhumvit Road on a Saturday, especially on a Sunday when people have off. Also in Pattaya, I think anywhere around Thailand, the weather's nice. Like you're gonna see some of the coolest supercars that you've ever seen. I'm just actually gonna walk quite far. I'm not gonna record the whole time, but I'm gonna walk about an hour, just get some exercise. You know, I'm getting myself back into the rhythm of working out. Actually, yeah, walking instead of just sitting on my ass inside of the condo. So I'm gonna walk to Benjakitty Park. It's far. I was gonna go film this video in that park, but I decided, forget that. Just do a classic walk and talk. You know, this is how I used to make my videos. This is what I used to do. It's nice to go back to the roots sometimes. The interviews are great and all, but now I am craving to make some more vlog style videos. I'm gonna visit Korea soon. I'm gonna visit Japan soon. I've been saying that for a while, but now it's actually gonna be happening because the weather's getting nice. April, May is like a good option for Korea and Japan. I might do China as well. I mean, it will depend on my finances, but we'll see. I do have a place to stay in Seoul, maybe for a week or so, so that will save a lot of the budget. And then Japan, prices look okay. Of course, the accommodation is pricey, but other than that, I think it's not that bad. So I might do a week in Seoul and then a week in Japan, longer if we can afford it. So we'll see. I will definitely make vlog style content on a trip like that because I can give you a very genuine first impressions of these countries I've wanted to visit my whole life and have never made it yet. So I think those will be quite interesting and it'll give a very genuine, honest reaction on camera. So that'll be cool. Street interviews, I'm not as excited about doing in those countries. So you'll see some more vlogs coming from me over these next few months. Yeah, today very simple. Just wanted to tell you guys what was happening, you know, what I'm going to be doing going forward and the plans. More interviews. I'll be back in KL very soon, within a couple days. I will probably be traveling within Malaysia after that. So during April, I am planning on going to Kota Kinabalu, and from there, I'm not sure. Maybe go around Borneo a little bit. So stay tuned. Have a great day. Make sure you're subscribed and you drop a thumbs up on the video. I'd appreciate it. And I'll see you in the next one. Next, watch my video where I interview foreigners asking if they prefer Malaysia or Thailand. You can watch that right here.